The New York Jets are an absolute embarrassment. An embarrassment. How they came out yesterday against the Bills was a joke. An absolute joke. And to sum it up, the final score in which the Jets lost 27-17 is not anywhere close to an accurate indication about how bad this game was from the Jets. They should have lost by over 30-something points. They were terrible. If Josh Allen wasn't a turnover machine with 2 fumbles lost, a really bad missed throw in the end zone that you'll see all over the highlights because it was such a bad throw, he missed a dude wide open, the Jets should have lost by way more than just 10. Way more. I mean, let's start with how the Jets came out. The Jets came out and went 3 and out 3 straight times. I mean, it doesn't get worse than that. I mean, you look at the offense of production the Jets had in the first quarter of this game. It was comical. I mean, they had more penalty yards than they had yards. I mean, they had 1 first down on their first 5 possessions offensively, and they trailed 21-0 in this game before the game was 25 minutes old. So by the time the Jets, turned it around on defense and finally got a couple stops, it was too late because the offense never gave them a chance in this game. And it starts with this coach. I have patience for Sam Darnold. He didn't play well yesterday, and if he has more games like this, the Jets are going to absolutely have to consider what Sam's long-term future in New York is. That's just the reality. Same thing I said about Baker Mayfield if he continues to struggle. But the reality is Sam has no real weapons around him, and he has a coach that just does not get the best out of him. Too often have we seen games like this from the Jets under Adam Gase. And I've defended Gase at times because I think some of the attacks on him has been a bit over the top, but not after yesterday. Adam Gase can't have a game like what happened yesterday. That's about as bad as it gets. You can't come out that way. Adam Gase is not necessarily going to be judged on wins or losses this year. He's going to be judged on the development of Sam Darnold. And Sam was bad yesterday. I don't even think Sam's final numbers, his stat line, indicate how poor I thought Darnold played. I expect so much more from him than 21 of 35 for 215 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And if you take out the kind of lucky Jamison Crowder 69-yard, nice touchdown run on like a little bubble screen to the outside, the numbers are so much worse. I mean, the interception Sam threw in this game off his back foot on the run to the shortest receiver on the team into like triple coverage was brutal and something you expect from a rookie. Not a guy in his 3rd year. And it's 1 game, and I'm not going to give up on Sam Darnold because I still believe in him, despite the lack of real weapons around him. But Adam Gase, I have no patience for this guy. He shouldn't have been hired in the first place. And I get it, the Bills are better than the Jets. But if you watch this game, and I know Allen had big numbers statistically, but if you watch this game, it wasn't like Josh Allen was just torching them. The Jets had so many dumb penalties. Quinnen Williams, who's already a bust. I'm sorry. I'm giving up on him. Another Mike McCagnon draft bust. Had 2 penalties in this game. It was as ugly as I've seen it. The offensive line for the Jets, which was totally redone, didn't play that well. It was okay. But this game was lost by how they came out. You go 3 and out your first 3 drives when the plays are scripted to open the game and you should have success. That's about as bad as it gets for the New York Jets. And just what the Jets need next week, the angry 49ers coming in off a loss come to MetLife Stadium. Great. It's just so frustrating. I didn't expect the Jets to be a playoff team this year. I expected them to compete and this quarterback to show me something. I have patience with the quarterback. I got none for this head coach. If the Jets fired Adam Gase today, no one would be upset by that.